The center, in partnership with the Sub-County Health Department, continues to implement a positive deviance PD Health nutritional intervention program aimed at improving the health and nutritional status of children under 5 years. The program focuses on the use of locally available and affordable nutritious foods to help children who are malnourished regain their energy. This approach empowers caregivers with practical knowledge and skills they can easily apply at home using foods already available within their communities. During the previous year's intervention, a total of 35 children under the age of 5 was screened for nutritional status. Out of those screened, 8 children were identified as severely malnourished and stunted. These children were enrolled in the PD Health program and participated in a 12-day nutritional correction and rehabilitation period. Through daily feeding demonstrations, caregiver participation, and continuous monitoring, all 8 children successfully recovered and showed significant improvement in their nutritional status by the end of the program. The intervention was not only effective but also cost-efficient. The KSH-74,000 that had initially been allocated for the intervention activities was ultimately saved due to the use of locally available foods and community participation. The funds were then strategically redirected to support income-generating activities IGA for the 8 caregivers whose children had been severely malnourished. According to the sub-county nutritionist officer, the PD Health approach has proven to be both economically friendly and practical for caregivers, because the program relies on foods that families can easily access within their communities. Caregivers are able to sustain the feeding practices even after the intervention period, reducing the risk of relapse into malnutrition.
My name is Nyawa Benzadze, a nutritionist by profession, coordinating nutrition activities in the Kaloleni sub-county. So, major role is that to make sure that at least the policy and guidelines of nutrition are being followed, depending with the outcome of the growth of the children. When it comes to paid health, this is a concept whereby children are rehabilitated malnutrition using local available resources at community level. So what happens is that the nutritionist is there to make sure that the recipes which are brought by the mothers themselves, they are used in a way that they provide all the nutrients which are required by the children at that age cohort. So most of the time when it comes to food formulation, we look at a given time, the meal which is served in that day, at least it should have a maximum of 800 kilocalories and also like 25 grams of protein. Once we calculate that such a menu, we normally meet the other nutrients like the vitamin A, iron, vitamin C, which are very important for these children to grow. So what happens? This intervention is very effective compared to the one we use in the hospital because of that. First, it's done at the community level. 2, mothers use their own resources, that is, they contribute to foods depending with the recipe where the nutritionist will have calculated to make sure that at least it can provide some nutrients according to the protocol. So normally the mothers come, spend two hours in a day, and these 2 hours when they come, they are put in groups whereby the mothers will prepare the food, Another group, the mothers will be playing with the children, and the other group is to make sure that at least they learn things like kitchen garden. All this empower them to make sure that as they move out of that place, they'll have learned some intervention whereby they can use at home to make sure that at least they have the food all the time. So during this time, when we did the first